All right, guys, I just wanted to do a real quick recording. Lisa's with me. I just wanted to, for licensing, like if you ever want to go figure out where like the next steps are, obviously you want to get done with your exam FX curriculum first. This is sort of like the next step afterwards, or if you're stuck on something and just need some more information. So once you go into Primerica Online, all of these drop downs here at the top will take you into more areas. Life licensing and get your life license though. Let me turn on my little glow stick. That way we can kind of see that better. But the life license and get your life license will take you into two areas. One is licensing, the other is education. The licensing bucket will take you into scheduling your exam, scheduling fingerprints, those sorts of things. The education side will take you to state specific resources, right? And so Lisa's in Texas. So we're going to go here. Now it'll bring you to because every state is different, right? And so most of you should already be registered for class. You could also register your exam dates here, but for the most part, we're looking at life resources, life exam resources. This is a simulator, so you can take the practice exam multiple times. It's like if you've done only a Zoom class or an in-person class, this is how you would access the exam simulator. But there are also the resources that most people are going to use, right? So test taking tips, those are universal, different acronyms and sorts of things. There's flashcards here as well. These workbooks, you only need if you're actually working on like translation or if, like an English second language type scenario. Under the life view sessions is where you can find the actual like downloadable PDF of exam student materials, right? So there's student materials here. Like if I click this right now, it'll bring up the PDF and it will download automatically the Texas exam material. It's 60 pages. Um, Everything from your curriculum is right here, right? So concept by chapter, everything that you could possibly need. And then if we come back, the thing that I like the most about this section right here are the live review sessions if you wanted to sit through one, or the state specific pre-recorded. Like if you just want to go watch somebody teach the course, you can sit through, well, don't watch it in Spanish unless you habla, right? But the pre-recorded tracks, each one of these is about an hour. And so way to think about this is kind of like chapter one and two, three and four, five and six, for the way most states are broken down. But you can get an entire course review in under 3 hours if you wanted to just sit down and knock it out. The other thing that you can do is go look at topic specific videos. For most people, the thing that sort of, slows them down is annuities. And so if you wanted some like micro dose learning, you can go watch two videos on annuities and in under 17 minutes have like a really quick, micro learning session on just focusing on that. Go back to your exam simulator, crush that chapter quiz and knock it out and move on to your next chapter of material, right? And there's stuff in here for everything. Some of these are a couple minutes, some are like, two, three, five, but that way you're not sitting through like a whole video of an hour just trying to pull out like a couple minutes. So you can go get dosed in here for like that specific material. And then the last one is if you wanted to sit on a live review, you can. But sort of like other group projects, right? You're going to get some really dumb questions. You might get some great questions, but take it with a grain of salt in terms of sitting through one of those. I highly recommend if you're going to sit through one of those for 3 hours, just go watch the pre-recorded session. If you need specific help with a specific topic, you can always reach out to your trainer, reach out to Angela Weber, our licensing specialist, or reach back out to me. Okay. So real quick on a review on how we got here, primericaonline.com, right? Life license, get your life license. Come down here. The education portal is where you would want to go, right? So go to your specific state. They're all in here. And then once you select your state, it's under life exam resources. And then under the live review sessions, everything that you need is right there. The other thing that if you've not, registered for your exam yet, I highly recommend registering and scheduling your life exam. And so every state is different. This one would focus on specifically Texas because that's the section that I'm in. Go register if you need to. If you schedule your exam and pay for it up front, you'll get it reimbursed when you pass your exam and your bonus pays. or you can take the readiness exam if your state offers it and get a voucher code, and we can use that voucher code to then schedule your exam for free. You don't pay anything out of pocket. Not every state recognizes the voucher though, but Primerica will reimburse you regardless of what state you're in if you paid for your exam up front when you pass. All right. That's it, guys. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me, reach out to Angela Weber, our licensing specialist, and we'll get you guys taken care of. Thanks.